Very good morning. In this video, we will learn about trigonometric ratio of this type of triangle. Which type of triangle it is? Okay, let me measure. This is this one. This is. Can you see? This is 30 degree. Okay. And now, let me measure this angle. Yes. Can you see? This is complete 60 degree. Yes. So this is 30 degree, this is 60 degree. So in a triangle, we need to measure only two angles. This is 30, this is 60. So obviously this will be 90 degree. There is no need to measure. Okay. And we need to measure at least one side. But we will measure here the two sides. 30, 60. The two sides. You can measure with the help of this also. Yes. So what is the length it holds? This is. Oh, you cannot see. Let me hold in this way. Yes. Okay. This is. This is exactly 10 centimeter. This is what? This is the 30 degree angle, and just opposite to that is 10 centimeter. This is 30 degree, and opposite to that side is 10 centimeter. Now we will measure. This is 60 degree. This is 60 is double of this. Means ratio is very important. If I will tell you this ratio, so I will tell you 1:2. If I will tell ratio this to this, then at that time we have to tell 2:1. 2:1. If suppose I say this is 1, then this is half. This is 4, then this is 2. This is 10. This is 60, this is 30, this is 1:1. So this will be half. So that was the 1 unit ratio, 1.5. Okay. So this is 30 degree, opposite to that side is 10 centimeter. Now the ratio of this 1:2. We will measure opposite sides ratio. This is 10 centimeter, this is 10 centimeter, you can see. Now let me measure 60 degree opposite sides, this one. Oh, 60 degree opposite. 60 degree opposite. Oh yes. 30 and 60. 30 degree and 60 degree. So this is the opposite. So the sides are not double. Oh, this is. Angles are double, but sides are not double. So what is the ratio? That will be taught in your class 11th. This is, okay, it will be visible from here. Yes. This is 10 centimeter. I have written. This is what? This is opposite to that 60 degree here. And this is 17.3. Can you see? 17.3. Okay. Actually, this is, if this is 10, this is 10 root 3. I have written 10 root 3, and 10 root 3 value is 17.3. This is 10, this is 10 root 3. So what about this? If angles are 1:2, so what about this? Oh, let me check. Oh, it cannot measure because it is 18 here and it is more than that. This is 1, and because the corners, actual measurement, if you want to do, corners are tear off. This is, can you see, visible 20 centimeter. This is 10, this is 10 root 3, and this is 20 centimeter. This. So, this is 10 and this is 20. The double are there, but is not, I have assumed this is 30 degrees, this is 60. So, just 60 opposite will be double, but it is not double. Double is there, but opposite to the 90 degree. 10 and 20. So, what does means, what type of triangle, when it triangles happens, Similarly, when this type of triangles happens, when this is 30 degree, this is 60, this is 90, when you draw a equilateral triangle. Just like in 45, race of the 45 triangles was made earlier with the help of a square, and the formula was a, and that is a root 2. So the triangle, we have unit triangle, unit triangle. This is 45 and this is 90 degree. So that was AA, but we have 1, and that is under root 2. But all the squares are, all squares are similar. All this is in chapter number, I think, chapter number 6.1. Similarly, this type of triangles happens when you take equilateral triangle. I'm not making here exactly. Equilateral. You can make a small equilateral because all the sides are equal. Just like here, all the sides are equal, here angles are equal. So equilateral means here again all equilaterals are similar. This. So, just like we have 2A. If I take here, for example, suppose this is 2A, this is AAA. I take 2A, this is 2A, this is 2A. So, to taking 2A, this is angle 60 degree. I can take AA also. This is A, and this is A. But I have taken 2A because for the easiness of your calculation. This type of triangles you will have when you draw perpendicular bisector, and this is this type of triangle. Only this. At that time the whole was 2A, so this will be A and this will be A. Yes. So it is 2A, it is A, and this is 60 degree, this is 90 degree. So using Pythagoras theorem, if you know the three things, this is 2A, this is A, and this is 60 degree. The three things are enough. 2A, A and 60. We don't know this angle, but we can measure. Because this is 60, this is side, angle and side. So later I will tell you side angle side, these are enough. This is 60 degree, this is 90 degree, so this will be 30 degree. So this is A, this is 2A, this is what? Using Pythagoras theorem, you can calculate it. Suppose let me write A, B, C. So this is hypotenuse, na? So 2A square, 2A to the whole square equals 2. This is, suppose I take x, this is A square and plus x square. So 2A square means 4A square. 4A square minus of A square is equal to x square. So 2A 4A means 3A square is equal to x square. So x is A root 3. A times of root 3. This is x. So that was the Pythagoras theorem. Actually, this all the time we don't need to make Pythagoras theorem. We will make trigonometry. That was the old method, and trigonometry is the new method. So this is 2A, this is A. So this is A root 3. This one. Only treat this triangle, right angle triangle. So for this, just like we have made here, what will we make? For this, suppose this is 1, this is 1, this is, at this time A, oh, no, come here, come on this side, for the equilateral triangle. This, if this is 90 degree, this is 60 degree, so this is 2A, this side is A, that is the thing, this was. When I have measured, this is 20 centimeter and this is 10 centimeter. This is 10 centimeter, the smallest one, and this is the smallest. This is a double of this side's 20, and this is 10 root 3, root 3 times of this side. So 2A, and that is A root 3. If I will remove A to get a unit triangle, what will I get then? This is 1, A for 1, 2A means 2, and this is under root 3. This is, for the simplicity we write 1, 1, 1, 2, and this one. So you will learn it 1, 2, 3, but root 3, just like here 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, but root 2, and here 1, 2, 3, but root 3. And the things are important here because the angles are same, 1 and 1. So root 2 is the highest. Root 2, value of root 2 is 1.414, like that, irrational number, very nearby the half, 1 and half. And root 3 is 1.73. This was taught in class, 1.73 dash dash dash, more than 1 and half, more than, because 1 and 1.5, this is the 1 and half, and 1.7. So this is 1, this is more than half but less than 2, and this is the 2. So in any triangle, this type of triangles, you can again verify. This is 90 degree, the highest angle. So the opposite is highest, 2, exactly 2. And 30 degree, this is the lowest. So the sides opposite to this side is lowest, 1. Only you will learn in this way. This is what? Let me repeat. In any right angle triangle in which 60, 30 and 90s are there, the highest side will be hypotenuse, and that will be 2. The lowest will be opposite to that, the 30 degree lowest. This is 1, and this will be 1:2, double of this, and that will be root 3. So these are the ratio. Ratio the things will be so for this, suppose this type of triangles, just like I have shown you now. So these all triangles are similar, just like in earlier video I have told you, that was the about 45 degree, this is the 30 degree and 60 degree. You can check it here. This was 10, this was 10, so I have made it 20. Suppose I have double it, if I have double it 20, I have written it here, this is 20, this is double of that, all the sides will be doubled. This is 20 centimeter, this will be 40. I have written 40, yes, this is the 40, just double of this. Midpoint theorem, it is midpoint theorem. When you will change it in this way, no, yes, in this way you can observe the four part, because all the sides are double, so ratio are 4 times. This one, 4 types of ratio, 4 type of area, 4 types, yes. In chapter number 6, when this is 1, this is 2, and when you will draw here, this will be 3 and this is the 4. Okay, so if this is in this is 30 degree, if this is 20, the highest will be opposite to the 90 degree, that will be, if this is 20, this will be 40, it is 40. I have measured it. I have measured it, okay. Let me verify. This is, are you able to see? This is 20. And if I will measure this, this is 30, after that this is 10, 40. So this is for your right sine 60, sine cos sine. So this was the actual the derivation about this type of triangle. So let me write trigonometric ratio for the 60-30. So for this, you should to make this type of triangle, you should to learn also. In this, you are observing, this is the 60 degree. So let me write, this is the 30 degree. This is 90 degree. This is, I have not written here. Oh, no need to write 90. It writing a triangle, this is 30, that's enough. If 30, this is 90, the lowest 30, the lowest side is 1. The highest angle is 90, just opposite to this will be highest 2. And this is the 60 degree, third one. So the sides will be the same ratio. This will be 3, but root 3. This is actually more than 1.7, more than 1.5. More than half, but less than 2. So this is 60 degree. This is very important triangle. So at a time we will take only this. Suppose just I have told you this is 90 degree. We don't know this side, and we make this angle 60 degree. This angle 60 degree. This is 90 degree. So for this angle 60 degree, for this angle 60 degree, for this angle, this will be base, hypotenuse is fixed, and that will be perpendicular. And what about your definitions? Pandit Badri Prasad Har Bol. These are the short form. So sine 60 is equal to sine 60 perpendicular by hypotenuse. Perpendicular, okay. So this is sin 60 perpendicular, this is the hypotenuse. For the 60, this is the base and that is the perpendicular. So for 60, this is base, perpendicular, hypotenuse. Sin 60 perpendicular by hypotenuse, perpendicular root 3 by hypotenuse 2, so root 3 by 2. What about cos 60? In this cos 60, b is 1 and hypotenuse is 2 and this is root 3. So cos 60, so cos 60 base by hypotenuse, base by hypotenuse 1 upon 2. Tan 60, tan 60 perpendicular by base, perpendicular by base root 3 by 1 means root 3. This. So these were the 60, 60, 60. In the same figure, you know, we can make angles for the 30 also. Same figure, but at this time we will focus on the 30 degree. So for the 30, you know, this is 30 degree and let me write is dash dash dash. So 30 degree is made up of this sides and this side and this is 90 degree. So hypotenuse is fixed and hypotenuse is 2. For 30, this is the base and base is for 30, you know, this was the figure for the 60 and this is the figure, this is the figure, this is the figure for the 30. This is the base and base is root 3 and for 30 this is the perpendicular, perpendicular is 1, you know, 1, 2 and root 3, but for the 30 degree. So at that time it is sometimes you know, hard to imagine. So that's why we can change the orientation of triangle, but we should use it to practice it. This type of triangle, na, you can use it like this. You can change the orientation. If you don't understand base, base is vertical. No, suppose this is like this. This is, so change the orientation. So you will get this type of triangle. This is 30 degree. This is 90 degree, because sometimes students think base means always ground means base. So this is 30 degree, 30 degree just opposite 31 smallest one, 90 this is 2 and this is 3. So you can take this figure also. This is in this way and I have changed the orientation. Yes, this will appear, this one. This was like this and I have changed the orientation. This. So no need. Root 3 means base, 2 means hypotenuse and 1 means perpendicular. The same figure. Okay, at this time sin 30. Sin 30 degree. Sin 30, sir, this is sin 30 perpendicular by hypotenuse. You can take this figure also, perpendicular for 30, perpendicular 1, hypotenuse 2. So sin 30 degree is 1 upon 2. Then cos 30 degree, base by hypotenuse. Base by hypotenuse, or here for 30 base by hypotenuse root 3 by 2 and tan 30 degree, perpendicular by base 1 upon root 3. So this is the derivation of 60 degree and that is the 30 degree. one most important things you will you can see here, just leave it tan 30 degree, and this is root 3, this is 1 upon root 3, inverse of that, tan 30 and tan 60 inverse. Similarly, sin 30 is equal to the cos 60, cos 30 is equal to the sin 60. So actually we have an figure, we have an what we have an this will be in class in 8.3, you will see in 8.3. It's very easy, if you take in the same figure, if you take sin 30, if you take sin 60 here, suppose you take sin 60 here, so for the sin 60, perpendicular by hypotenuse, for 60 which is perpendicular and hypotenuse 2, for 60 this is perpendicular, but root 3 upon 2, for 60 this is perpendicular, and for cos 30 this is the base. This you come means base and hypotenuse is fixed. For 60 this is base, but this is for 30 this is the perpendicular. This is the importance, and these are the base. This base and perpendicular changes according to the 60 or 30. For 60 this is the base, for 30 this is the perpendicular, and similarly for 60 this is the perpendicular, for 30 this is the base, which I have told you here. So that's why this is the magic, hypotenuse is fixed. So that is why sin 30 is equal to cos 60 and cos 30. In 8.3 you will see in formula sin 90 degree minus theta is equal to cos theta. In 8.3 I will cover sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. So write it first, and let me erase these figures. For this is for the now this formula was 8.2, but I am going to 8.3. This is sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. Suppose you take sin 90 minus theta, means suppose I take 60 degree here, so you will be cos 60. This is sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. Theta means 60 degree. Suppose this theta is equal to 60 degree. So what you get? Sin 90 minus 60 is equal to what? Sin 30. Sin 30 is equal to cos 60. Cos 60. Another formula, sin 90 minus 30. If you take theta is equal to 30 degree at that time, because 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta, so this is cos 30. So sin 60, this is sin 60 is equal to cos 30. So for this you will to know only this formula, sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. For this sin, cos, and this one. And for this tan and 60 and 30, this is, we have another formula for the tan. Okay, have you noted? This means there is no need to learn this one. You have to learn only this, sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. And we have a technique. I have a technique, I will tell you. So let me raise this one. For this tan and this tan 60 and tan 90, we have another formula like this, tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta. So you can place here tan 90 minus theta for the, you can place 60 also, 30 also. So let me 90 minus 60. is equal to what? Cot 60. 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta. So actually, if this is tan 60 degree, so what will be the cos 30, cot 60? Because this is a perpendicular y base, just inverse of that, cot 60 is equal to inverse, means just reverse, 1 upon tan 60, 1 upon tan 60, and that will be 1 upon root 3, that is equal to this. Tan 30 is equal to cot 60. And similarly, tan 90 minus 30 is equal to this. This is tan 30 is equal to this. What about the cot 30? Cot 30 is equal to cot 30 inverse of that, root 3. So cot 30 is equal to tan 60. So we have two formulas, sin 90 minus theta and sin 90 minus this one and this one. Rest I will tell you. These were the what to say, derivation. It has taken time. Otherwise, I will tell you a very easy method. Something you would have to learn. So two formula I have told you. Sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta, and tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta. Some students ask, sir, what about if I will write cos 90 minus theta? Cos 90 minus theta. So it will be sin theta. This. Some students are, you have written tan 90 minus theta. What about the cot 90 minus theta? So it will be tan theta. This. For this I will tell you in my next video. So this was the derivation for the triangles having 30 degree and 60 degree. So three angles you have known. What? 45 earlier I have told you in the video, just video number 45. And for 30 and 60 I have told this video. This was somewhat long, but keep patience, and later we will learn only. We will not derive anything. But for the first class, it is required how it has been derived. So that's why I have told you. And I hope you will enjoy. So thanks a lot. And see you in the next video.